everybody! Welcome back to Quest Junkies. It is Monday night, my dudes, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to get wild with the Wyld Ones. It's the Rhódania Chronicles. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Alright, it's so good to see you. It's a brand new week. Now let's do some Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know where this voice came from. A new NPC who this. Hello, welcome. Also, welcome to our raiders. Thank you for coming on in just as we're getting started. Shout outs to our wonderful stream team buddies. You're all amazing. Let's get straight into things here. So there will be messages in the chat and on the screen overlay just to show you all the wonderful friends who help make Quest Junkies what they are. You can see things for our merch store and all the such and such. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled on that. And thank you for all these hype train. Oh shit. Okay. What a way to kick things off with a hype train. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So, let us quickly go around the overlay, my dear friends, if you'd be so kind. Tell us who you are and who you will be playing. A face returned to us after some time away. Welcome back!
Hi, guys. I'm no longer in sunny, remote Scotland in the middle of the island in the Atlantic. But hi, I am Mai, aka Mart the Pirate. Tonight I am playing Rhódania, my Circle of Stars Feely Spirit Artificer. Thanks, Kitty. I'm glad to be back.
Hells yeah. Welcome back, friend. Moving along the overlay. Grim!
Hi, friends. It's me coming live to you from sunny Scotland, some island where we had to get Mai back. I'm here, returning as your second favorite small boy, Wes, the Alchemist Artificer. Happy to have everyone back.
Wow, Scotland has changed you.
It has.
Either that or it was Pat.
Mate,
I don't know which. Pat, what did you do to him? Thank you so much. Moving down the overlay, Wyatt.
Hi, everyone. My name is Wyatt. I play Reese. Okay.
Amazing.
It's been
that is.
2 weeks. I don't know what to do anymore.
That's all you need to know. That's the character. His name is Reese. That's it. That's all you need to know. Thank you so much. And last but certainly not least, Bridget.
Hello, everybody. Good to be back. I'm Bridget. I'm playing Frike, the Way of the Long Death Shatterkai monk. So excited.
Hells yeah. And I'm Patch, the ever humble dungeon master. I play everybody else. So, with all that in mind, where were we last we left off? In the world of Rhódania. The group were continuing their preparations to venture northward towards the citadel of the Morrigan to further investigate the great reconvergence, the troubled goings-on in the world that have big connections to Frike's father, amongst other things. After some interesting tactical investigations into the branches of Paylor, first attempting to disguise in to the royal courtyards, which clearly didn't work. They then had the genius idea of just going and asking, which worked, as the group were welcomed in by the figurehead of the city, who turned out to be your typical kind of politician. Man of the people will say anything the people wants to hear to secure a vote in the upcoming election in a couple of months' time. And as far as he's concerned, he has the endorsement of the Wyld Ones, so, that's going to be big for him going forward. A little bit more information was gathered, mainly about the branches. The important thing being that there doesn't appear to be a connection for the branches to your destination, meaning to journey there, you would need to have a conversation with the good Captain Madeline Crowley, which I believe is the plan going forward. But before we begin a new day in the city of Zundinark, getting my cities mixed up.
Right there, mate.
When we left off last time, we were with Rhódania, who had walked into the room that her mother's staying in the house to have a much-needed conversation. I'm going to ask you this, Mai. Do you think she has her own room, or is she staying with Rhódania, do you think?
I like to think she's got her own room, because there's always going to be a spare room for a mammy.
Okay.
May not be the best one, but it's the guest room.
Sure. I imagine it's probably been decorated somewhat, like a little similar to when we saw Rhódania's home back in the woods, like some similar sort of decorative styles, so that
Lots
it feels
of
a little.
flowers.
Yeah,
Lots of purple flowers. That's what Mammy likes.
Absolutely. So yeah, you enter the room and she's sat on the edge of the bed. She's just about finishing up some knitting. So, guess we've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Right. Buckle in, Mammy. I got some questions for you.
Right, let me just... she just takes, like, a half-drunk cup of tea and just downs it in one nervous gulp. Okay. Come get comfy, darling. Let's do this properly.
Puts on her.
Sure that the cardigan's all proper.
Just imagine this cardigan with like stars on it, because this is what it's based off of.
Yes.
Right, Mammy. First of all, oh, wait a minute.
She gets her book out.
I've got all these questions in here I need to ask you, and I'd like you to answer truthfully. Put your hand on the book and swear you tell the truth.
Swear I tell the truth. Fuck, I will tell the truth.
Fuck. Chicken. Amen. Right. Okay, first of all, Mammy. Where the fuck were you all this time? Were you alone, and how long were you fucking there for?
You can see immediately that the expression on her face changes to a bit more of a solemn one, and she takes a moment. Okay. Of course, that is the most important thing you need to know. And she sort of just puts an arm out to you. For the most part, I don't know where I was. I was there a long time, and I was alone for the most part. Where do I even start with this? Okay, so you said you don't remember much from before.
No, but we can get to that if you like, but yeah.
Well, it's going to cover quite a large area of stuff to give you the context that you deserve. So... You can see she looks quite nervous as she's, like, trying to figure out how to unravel this conversation. It was your name day, and you were set to join the royal family, the Sealy court.
That? Well, I was told that, yeah.
So, I'm just going to tell you everything from my perspective. We got there, everything was perfect. Everything was ready. I was excited. You were excited. Your brother was excited. Everyone was excited. We were about to enter the Great Hall. We were just going to unlock the doors. And then there's this flash of white. And I felt this intense pain, like behind both of my temples. It's terrible. I didn't know what was going on. And when it stopped, I opened my eyes and I was just floating somewhere. And there was like nothing. And I looked and I screamed. And there was no one there. I was there a long time. And I gave up. Eventually, this figure approached in light and reached a hand out to me. And I was desperate. I took it because it's been however long. I didn't know.
Did you remember me, though? Did you remember the family? Did you remember who you were?
I never forgot. And how could I? Look at you. There's no forgetting you.
Suppose, yeah.
My rescuer is this beautiful woman. Lady Amira, they call her.
The moon? That Reese chat to?
Aye. Sorry, it cut out there. Did you say the moon bitch?
Aye, the moon bitch.
I mean, I wouldn't call her that specifically, but it is, yes, the goddess of the moon.
Wow. Okay. How long were you with her?
Years. Many years.
So, people were telling me it's been like 200 years since, that whole shit went down, and then now, which doesn't sound quite right because either we're like immortal or something, or we've got a very good somehow skin routine, fur routine. I don't know, but you got an especially pink nose, which isn't very heard of with Felice your age. Sorry, Mum, I didn't mean to be that rude, but
Excuse me, young lady.
Hey, I'm just as old as you. Ish. Anyway, I don't understand why time's all weird. Like,
We're in the Feywild, where we're from. We're creatures of the Fey. Time works very differently. I heard a woman once say that it's like a weird soup. It's strange. And I don't know much about the people on the material plane here, but we have a bit of a longer lifespan than most people here, I think. But it's correct. It's been, well, last I tried to work it out, 264 years since then.
fucking hell.
So, not bad for nearly 300, and she tweaks your nose.
But what about... I found Buri, but... Where's Dad?
And she takes a moment and her head goes down. I don't know. Not even she could find him.
Oh, Mum.
And she's getting, visibly upset. But said if he was dead, then she'd know.
He's a bit
So,
of a hardy fucker, from what I remember.
yeah. So
Hopefully
wherever
for,
he
like,
is,
things, but yeah.
he's alive, which means that when we do fucking find him, he's alive so he can kick his arse.
Good. Oh, speaking of kicking arse, have you spoken to Bertie since you got back? Or, I mean, I last spoke to him not that long ago. I gave him a wee ring, but he was off doing things with like a necklacey thing. Scary shit, but do you know
I
when he's coming?
haven't.
Have you spoken?
I haven't, no. But we got a letter
What did you say?
that he was going to come here once he'd finished doing his work, but he didn't know how long it was going to be. And obviously, it sounds like you guys are heading out, so I hadn't replied yet. I thought we needed to maybe reply together.
At least then we can tell him where we're going,
Yeah.
or where I'm going. I should say, Mum.
Yeah.
So you've told me everything that's led up to this, but I've got so many questions. How did you get here?
She sent me. We'd been looking, and she said she found you. You were with this group, and she showed me. And I saw one look at you, and I said, "That's my wee girl." And she said,
But all
"Oh,
this time, she could have just sent you out by yourself to try and find me. You could have found me sooner.
She takes a long pause. I'm sorry, Pet.
We're so alone, Mum.
She starts to tear up. There's no easy way for me to say this, Pet, but I gave up. I thought I was being punished. That we'd done something wrong, that I'd done something wrong, so I'd had everything taken away from me. So
Maybe I did something wrong.
no,
I don't
no,
remember.
no. And she wraps you up in a hug. Like, you never did anything. You were a perfect little princess.
Ugh. So you're not perfect now, Mum. Far from it. And you know what? I'm actually quite happy I'm not perfect. Being perfect is fucking boring.
I kind of agree. I have a question for you, but you don't need to answer straight away, but what do you want to do? Because we could try and, I don't know where our people ended up after what happened. We could try and go find them. We could find everything, go back home. You could be that princess. We could try and get that life back. But I look at you and I see you've made this entire life for yourself here in this world. You've found this new family, these Wyld Ones. And
They don't replace you, Mum.
No.
Mum, they don't
I don't.
replace you. Don't.
No, of course not. Of course not. What I'm saying is, when you were born and when you were growing up, we were convinced that destiny had royalty in your future. And I'm looking at you now and I'm seeing that destiny looks to give you something so much greater. but it's what you choose it to be. And she takes your hand. You're always going to be my little Flora, my wee princess. But I won't think less of you for not choosing that life. I'm still going to be here no matter what. But I'm not going to ask you to come away from this life. I want you to choose what you want. Because I think...
I don't know how I was supposed to choose, Mum. All I've wanted to know is who I am. And finding more answers has made me realize I still don't know who I am.
Maybe that's because you're still being who you are. You're still learning. You're still figuring it out. The calamitous thing that's happened to our family, it took everything from me. But it gave you a new life. A fresh start. You're not Flora, you're Rhódania. And your life is what you make of it. And I look at the good you've done with these people, and I think about the good you will do with these people. And quite frankly, I think being a princess would be pretty fucking boring in comparison.
I could be the kind of princess that kicks arse. I mean, you haven't seen me be all shiny and shit yet.
Oh, I saw you in the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
That shadow bitch. She didn't know what was fucking coming for her, did she?
What a cunt
Fucking
she was.
Deborah.
Oh, fucking Deborah.
Seriously, who names their kid Deborah? Like, fucking hell, come on.
Egypt, that's who.
She lets go of your hand and she puts both her hands on her knee. She's like fidgeting with her fingers. When I found you again, I said I wasn't letting you out of my sight again. And that was it. Like, we were staying together and that's that. But where you're going, I don't think I can follow. Because it's your story, it's not mine.
No offense,
But
Mum, I don't want you there. I mean this in the nicest possible way. I want you safe. Also, I don't want squatters in the house.
That's fair, that's valid. But
Plus,
maybe I
he was
can...
looking at Coral's mum, so...
Don't tell everyone that.
I'm gonna tell Dad when I see him, though.
Aye, we could do that together. But...
Hi, Dad. This is Mum's girlfriend. Awkward. Don't think I want to be part of that conversation.
Anyway, the less we talk about that, the better right now.
Yes, I don't want to talk about your sex life. Thanks. Anyway, there are... I don't know how long you want to talk about this, but I mean, there's still quite a lot of questions I want to ask. If that's okay, I know you need to get your cat nap, so...
We've been apart for years. I'm giving you all the time you need. Oh wow, you really have filled that book.
Right, just a bit. Yeah, it's not a lot. It's mostly doodles. So... I should probably tell you what I remember.
Okay.
I don't remember much. I don't remember who I was before going to Roshan's Rise, that is, and before being told I'm a princess and having these visions and God, they fucked me up, those visions. It was weird seeing you and then seeing a little me. And the first thing I remember was I remember waking up. It was pitch black. I was laying on my back and staring up into the sky where all the stars were shining. I had nightly dew around me. I had this book. And this is a whole other thing. There's writing inside which still confuses me to this day. But I also had a little vial on me as well. This weird stuff in it. I kind of know what it is now. I've been using it in my wild brew. It's called Melexor, but I just don't know why I woke up with this notebook, that vial, the notebook. The fact saying is that only when in the mist in the morning arrives shall you walk the path of Rhódania, which is why I thought that's what my name was. But also, why the hell can't I take these fucking gloves off? I'm getting fucking sick of it.
She looks very confused all of a sudden. I was going to ask about the.
Look.
I was going to ask about the gloves because you never wore gloves when you were little. You said it'd make playing the pipey bags difficult, so you never wanted to wear them.
Oh, I know.
You can't take them off.
No, I mean, they kind of help me now playing the pipey bags, but not really. Only depends. But I can't take the. I have such an itch on my beans that they just. Oh,
yeah, beans.
you have no
your
idea,
poor
Mum.
beans. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Where did you get them from? Did you woke up with them?
I woke up.
Or-
Yeah, I woke up with this notebook. The three things I woke up. Well, four things really. I woke up feeling fucking confused. So there was confusion. I woke up with. Woke up with the notebook, the weird vial, which I ended up just kind of playing around with. Don't ask me what happened in the forest. And these gloves.
Well, the notebook I gave you.
Yeah.
It was going to be your princess diary. It's going to be a hand-me-down gift. And she opens the book up to that front bit with the passage in it. That's my handwriting. I wrote that for you. It was a prophecy that was made. I went to this old sage when I was pregnant. And I asked her to tell your future, and that's what she said to me, so I wrote it in the book for you.
Well, the reason why I ask is because I found out, funny enough, a matter of minutes to starting this journey, I overheard Big Cat say his name. And that's why I started this journey. Took them a while to actually say that was their name. I fucking knew it. They just wouldn't tell me.
Wait, is his name not Reese?
Yes and no. It's a bit like me. My name's Flora, but it's not.
Oh, so what's his other name?
Mist in the morning.
You can see that, like, she looks a bit taken aback. No fucking way.
Hi fucking way. Hi fucking way.
That cranky old bitch was right. Well, don't you
But
see?
I don't
She
understand
made-
what it's got Feronia to do with it. Our kingdom.
Well, don't you see, darling? She grabs both of your hands. I asked her to foretell your future. Your journey, your story, the beginning of your story. That's where your story begins. You found the mist in the morning. And the story of Rhódania began. It's not the story of home, it's your story. Because you chose that name. Well, that settles it in my mind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're important to this world.
Home, though. It's important too.
It is, but home is also what you make it.
Ugh. Sorry. So cheesy, Mum.
Well, I do like a brie every now and again. But you've made a home here. And you know, it might be a guest room, but you're giving me a home here.
This is the mammy room.
Exactly. The best fucking room, may I add.
Questions, Mammy? And then I'll let you sleep. Big day tomorrow. When I was at Roshan's Rise, there were a bunch of these little ghosty dudes. They were in my visions. Guessing they were like little spirit guides or whatever.
Oh, the Kodama, the little white things that shake their heads and they sound like a rattle.
Aye. They're weird but cute. Were they? Have they always been there? Are they part of a fae thing? Or because people didn't believe me when I said I could see them.
Now, we always believed that they represented the spirit of the forest. Mm-hmm. So when the forest bloomed with health, they would bloom. When it withered, they would wither. And if we looked after the forest, then the Kodama would look after us. Always keep us on the right path. So the fact that you could see them meant you were going the right way.
Okay. I've only really seen them around home, so
Well,
I wasn't sure if maybe it was like an environmental thing or if it was in my head.
Oh, definitely not in your head, pet.
Oh, okay. I'm a little bit nervous to ask you this, the last wee bit.
We've covered so much already. Don't worry.
Okay. They were shadows. At Roshan's Rise. And I wanted to know if maybe are they to do with the Sealy court or Sealy. I was told that there was something to do with two Fae courts, and I was just a bit confused about it. And I don't want I know that I don't remember much, but I'm just worried that we're actually secretly the bad people.
No, sweetheart. Now, think of it this way. The two courts of the Fae. There's the Sealy court. That's our people. We're kind of like daytime, if you will. And then the Unsealy court, they're like nighttime. It's like if the Feywild was like two sides of a coin. We were one side and they're the other. And every now and again, they intertwine. And your coronation, as it were, was one of those moments because they had their own princess to anoint.
Who was she?
I never met her. We were supposed to meet that day, but everything happened. I don't actually know what happened there. Like I said, everything went white and then I was gone.
Were they like us? Were they Felice?
We never
Surely
met
you
them.
know who they
so
are, because if... Oh, okay.
we were looking forward to meeting them, but we never did.
Okay.
But if you need to know this, like, while you're off doing your wild thing, I can try and find out for you. Because
Good.
maybe our Felice kind are still out there somewhere.
Well, the closest I've seen to our kind is like Reese. I haven't seen any other wee ones like us.
Well, maybe that's my job now. Maybe I've got to find our people. Bring them home, as it were.
Bring him home.
You know, I once said to you a very long time ago when you were a wee girl, Rhódania will always be your home. I think you are home. Wherever you tell your story, that's where we'll make our home.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too.
And I have something to give you as well.
Oh?
Something I've been fiddling with.
And from the inside pocket of her robe, she's going to take out two things. She's going to take out the flower that she is known to wear,
Oh?
but in white. She hands it to her mother. And almost matching, a small pendant, which in Fronia's words are
All shiny and shit. Mommy. You wear yours. And know that whenever I'm near, or... Well, I haven't got round to figuring out how to do the specifics. But whenever I'm near, this will sparkle like a diamond.
I think she starts laughing, and it then transitions into happy crying, and she just wraps you up in a big embrace.
Just hope that, it doesn't stop sparkling. I'm only a sending stone away.
I think you've got enough sparkle in you to light up the whole multiverse.
What's a multiverse?
I don't know, someone said it once. It sounded really, smart, so...
Oh, it's a bit like when we went to Wyld Mount and shit.
What's a wild mount?
It's somewhere called
Oh, that sounds shit.
Eiselboss or something, Eiselboss man.
Eyes are boss. Well, they're good,
Eyes
but I
are
wouldn't say
boss.
they're boss. Okay.
Eyes are boss. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway. Sorry, I'm being all sappy. I need to be all strong. And, yeah. Is there anything you would ask me, Mum? I feel like this has been very much a one-way conversation, and I'm sorry. I feel like I've been doing
It has, but, it was needed, and I don't have anything to ask you. Other than, well, you don't have your memories, but just in case you don't remember, there's two secret words in our family that are a source of great power.
The shit
and
cunt.
determine it. You do remember shit cunt, yes.
I've
I
been
hope
saying that for a long time, and people just look at me really offended. I
it's a
don't
fair
understand.
thing. They won't understand. It's a fair thing.
I think it's a very healing thing, and I've
Of course.
taught it to lovely Wes as well. So
It's we
he
would
knows the
use
way of
it.
shit cunt.
We would use it when we had like religious rites, like funerals. Shit cunt would be a very solemn vow that you would take. So, you know.
That would explain. Sometimes I dream and I hear shit cunt.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh.
See, you haven't forgotten everything.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to ask you now is to, whatever destiny has in store for you, whatever adventure lies out there, what danger, what chaos, you go out there, my wee sparkle princess. You be the best damn shit cunt you can be.
I'll be the best shit cunt that no one ever was.
I don't doubt it.
Mm.
She gives you one big last hug.
I wrap my tail around one of her legs.
And the only other thing I'll say is when you get back, don't expect this wall to be still here, because I'm going to knit as much as I can. So you might need to get some more on your way back home
Try.
after your
You'll find-
travels.
Get some spinning going. I mean, maybe once we get the workshop working again, maybe we can have a little like spindle going on. Yeah, we'll get that done.
Right. Sleep well, pet.
You too, Mum. Love you.
Love you too.
I'm just gonna leave Mommy in her room, shut the door, and just kind of stand there for a moment and just be like,
Shit, cunt. Fuck me. Okay.
and gonna go going downstairs
Mm-hmm.
into the living room area and just gonna sit there fondling her little skein of wild brew, just sniffing it.
Okay.
And take a wee toke.
All right. You want to roll me D100?
Oh shit.
I've done this for a while. It's been a fucking while.
Even before the break.
Let's see if we
Okay.
wake everyone up out of their long rest.
How do I? Where's my okay, that's one. All my dice are all jumbled up, so. Yeah, that's a percentile. 44.
44.
Oh, do you want it on the artificer table or the druid table? That's the question.
You decide.
Let's do the druid table.
I can't
Stick to
find
my
where the
roots.
friggin' table is. 1 second. Let's do a quick search. There we go, found it. Where is it opened? There we go. So 44 on which table, sorry?
Druid, please. I'm just going to stick with Old Faithful.
Druid. Okay.
Also, selfishly, we have an artificer in the group already, so if they ever roll it, then we don't really have another druid, do we? So.
Okay. So where are you stood?
I'm sitting on the sofa, pal, in the living room.
Okay.
Oh
Let
no!
me just change this music up real quick.
It's a microdose, I promise.
Doesn't matter with magic.
I know.
You take a swig of the wild brew. First time you've done it in a while. You've been hesitant to do so for quite some time. but
Hi.
almost without thinking, you took a swig and then realized, oh shit.
Should have done this outside the house. Fuck.
And you wait a few seconds. Nothing seems to be happening.
Is the zone of truth still there?
No.
Oh, thank God.
And then you feel some sort of movement from the couch as the Wild Magic says, roots gnarl out of the ground for 30 feet around you, transforming that area.
To my roots.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Transforming 30-foot area around you into difficult terrain. It does not state a duration, so it's just there.
Can I just slump into it as if it was a venomous tentacula?
Sure, why not?
Just gonna fucking tangle me up, baby. Just.
Wait, venomous tentacular or devil snare?
Oh, devil snare, I mean. Not venomous.
Okay. I was like, wait. Wrong plant.
Plant. Yeah. Just gonna snuggle up with that devil snare.
All right, you gonna take your long rest there?
Aye, why not? Why not?
Okay, cool. So, a half couch, half devil snare makeshift bed. It's thrown it. It's surprisingly comfy, actually. Like, you've slept in worse.
I've slept in moss and trees, so.
That is true. Eventually, you find your sleep as you all take the benefits of a long rest. As morning approaches,
I think the gods.
it's a little overcast today, but pleasant enough. The temperature is beginning to drop as we're getting towards like the change of the seasons. As the colder weather is coming in. Probably not as cold as where you're going, unfortunately, but it might acclimatize you to it a bit quicker. And one by one, you all awaken and begin the day. Who would like to start us off? Because I will say, whoever comes down first will see Rhódania knotted up in some tree roots where the couch once was.
God. The brain I'm getting with the certain types of rope tying.
Welcome to a seminar on how to put shibari in your D&D games.
I'll shut up now.
I'll come down the stairs, as I think Reese was probably one of the first ones to go to bed, so he'll be the first to rise.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Rhódania kind of nestled up, and all the ruined tile.
Oh shit.
Reese is gonna press the digitation around Rhódania,
Mm-hmm.
and make it sound like 1,000 voices,
Oh.
whispering, "What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What's going on? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh.
I haven't come down the stairs, actually.
No, no.
Overlook.
Am I going mad?
Suddenly the vines around you start whispering at you. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I got plans for friends. I'm sorry.
And do I have it equipped? Damn it! I thought I did. I could equip it now, though. No, I won't. I won't. Intended.
What are you doing?
Just freaking the fuck out. You know what? Seeing as it has been a long rest, I am going to change one of my spells
Mm-hmm.
to speak with plants.
Okay.
Oh no.
Because why the fuck not? So I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants. Where is it gone? That is, yep, cool. Cast speak with plants. And I'm gonna start chatting with the roots. I'd be like,
Okay.
What the fuck? Why are you saying horrible things to me?
Hello? What? What? Are you talking to me? Am I talking to you? What's going on right now?
You're saying what the fuck to me. That's not very nice. Why do we sleep on you and conjure you somehow with my
Look, lady, I just got here a few hours ago, okay? This is the first conversation I've ever had. I didn't even know I could talk. I wasn't saying what the fuck to you before, but I am now, lady. What the fuck?
Okay, what the fuck?
And with that, I'm going to turn this difficult terrain into ordinary terrain. With speak with plants, so.
Okay.
Bye. Shit cunt.
I'm so confused.
All right.
Can you do that with speak with plants? What?
Yep. So, you imbue the plants within 30 feet of you with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands, blah, blah, blah. You can also turn difficult terrain caused by plant growth into ordinary terrain that lasts for the duration, 10 minutes.
So basically, you can command the plants to do what you want. So you've got 30 foot of like vines and roots at your disposal right now. Very confused.
Guys, you just need to go into where the workshop used to be. It's all like weird and gross out there. Make it pretty. There you go. Yeesh.
I have no idea what's going on, but okay.
And just like they just start crawling into the whatever fucking like.
Can we hear that noise again?
Look, I'm not Matt Mercer level of sound effects, all right, but I try. But now you have some like horrific
I am immersed.
creation of nature, like its way into the area formerly known as the workshop to do whatever it's going to do.
No, not all the tile. Oh.
Yeah, you hear the tiles tinking up as ding, ding, ding.
Rhódania, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
the roots shout.
What the fuck?
I had a wee drink. The roots showed up. They looked cozy, so I cut them. And then they started saying what the fuck to me, so I told them to fuck off into the workshop. What's wrong with that? Makes it look pretty.
I'm gonna let her believe
yeah.
that.
Anyway, how's
They
your
didn't-
sleep, pal?
They didn't like you being summoning them, I suppose. That's what they were saying. What the fuck? I said fine.
It's fine.
I mean, is a cat sleep? There was really no dreams or anything.
Insight fucking check, mate.
Fucking insight check. Also, where's my dice?
He sounded like me. That would be a 15.
I'm telling the truth because nothing happened last night. Wait. Yeah, not last night. No, nothing happened.
Just going to take this moment, Mai, just to draw your attention to the art channel in the Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Because Pat has done a thing that's going to make you cry.
Come on.
Oh, stop it! It's a little star. The mommy.
Mm-hmm. So, folks, join the Discord if you want to see what that's about. Link will be in the chat.
The little tails clasp.
So, who's next to get up? hearing all the ruckus from people shouting, "What the fuck?" Like, does that alarm any of you?
Hyper.
Apparently not.
I think Groggy West would come down the moment that they go out towards the towards where the workshop used to be. And as the tiles just kind of plink up and you kind of see the little chaos there, and he's got this mug, really red eyes, looks at it very nonchalant and just, nope, and walks into the kitchen.
All right.
Love it.
Wearing her amulet, maybe she'll have heard the sounds, but choosing not to respond unless the situation gets dire. Frike wanders downstairs toward the kitchen.
Well, gang's here.
Not looking at all at Wes. Completely just not. Just little side eyes.
With a 21 perception, I will just smirk.
Anyone fancy some tea? I'll make us some tea.
Sure.
It's gonna.
I'd like it scalding, please.
Do you want scolding or do you want to be scolded?
Do you?
Oh, thank you. I've had a rough night.
Insight check. Wait, where's my... Hold on. What is my insight?
My character sheet.
7.
7.
I suppose I should roll deception then. That's a 19.
Oh.
We'll be as vague as possible right now.
Scalding, yes.
Hey,
So, Wes, how are you?
What the fuck is up with the vine?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was going to blame you and it'd be hilarious. So who was it?
might it be me?
Insight check.
All right, fucking.
We're all
insight
making
for
insight
Rhódania,
checks.
everyone. I rolled an
Nice.
18 on the die, so
Well, that sucks. 9.
9.
9.
I was being truthful. So yeah.
It might have been me. I had a rough night. I may have accidentally tippled. It looked cozy. We snuggled. That's all. That's all that happened.
No
I
one
was
got
one with the
hurt.
plants. But you know what? I haven't been in a foresty place for ages. It felt nice. Felt like home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you could bring the plants with us on the ship.
I don't know if Madeline would like that. I'll bring my lotus, my moon lotus, but I don't think the vines and I are on talking terms. I can
Some
certainly
sort of
try when we
plant.
need it.
Maybe
Yeah.
not the talking plants, but just some sort of plants that, or maybe soil that would remind you of home, so you could grow new plants.
I'm definitely taking the moon lotus with me. But I do like the idea of bringing a pocket full of soil. That may be a good idea, actually. Because I don't really like being in the heights, so,
Could introduce the crew of the Discourteous Rose to Feronious freshly grown vegetables or fruit.
Oh, I don't know about that. I haven't got that much of a green thumb. I'll certainly try. I mean,
You're a druid. How do you not have a green thumb?
I don't know if they're green. I'm wearing red gloves.
Speaking of which, with as long as you've had those on, I would be surprised that they're not green.
Do
Alright.
Felice and Tabaxis have opposable thumbs?
Well, I'm polydactyl, so
True.
that's one of the facts I gave at the beginning.
I don't know.
Yep.
Does I don't fucking know. Hey DM, this is your world. Does my character have opposable thumbs?
You can roll for it,
Well,
Roll a
it does
d20.
establish-
and you can choose odds or evens. Your choice.
Well, I did establish when we went to our cabin that Rhódania does have like vegetable beds and everything in the back garden with like all the herbs. So she does grow, but she's been on the road for a while. Who
I mean-
says that she can be arsed?
I can roll for it. But Google says no.
Oh, Google says no, then. But I will give you the choice. You can roll for it.
Okay. That's a 19.
19. But did you decide
Buddies.
odds or evens?
Oh, I fucking hell. Evens, and I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, and I just lost that die. That's an 8.
An 8. So, yes, you do have opposable thumbs.
Somebody's.
Somebody's.
Oh my god, does that mean we can do a thumb war then?
Yes, you
Can
can.
I thumb more immediately?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Shit, cunt.
Both
know
of
how
you
we do
give
this.
me.
Is this dexterity?
Both of you give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Hang on. Let's have a look here.
Oh, that was almost a 20.
Ah,
I got a 14.
I got a... Wait. I got a 4.
A 4. Okay. As you
Size doesn't matter.
vigorously battle over this epic thumb war, Rhódania just manages to clasp down 1, 2, 3.
She does a bit of the cheaty loopy thing where you go like that.
Oh, you cheated. Well, okay.
It's not cheating.
You cheater! You
No,
cheater!
It's skill. This is what me and Forage used to do all the time. It is skill.
No, that's a cheating move, and I call redo.
Right? Let's do this shit.
Fine.
Okay.
from the kitchen.
That'll be an 11.
It's a 15.
A 15.
Fuck
This time, Maurice gets a quick move on you straight away and manages to clasp down. You are one apiece.
All right, one more go, and then we'll see who wins.
Fine, 2 out of 3. Ooh.
Woo! 18, motherfucker.
8.
8.
She does it again.
You cheater!
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And in this battle of attrition, the thumbs of Rhódania are the victors.
Just gonna very much like mock Reese with her thumbs. Just going this.
Just stick my tongue out.
Anyway, you'd like a scalding tea?
Scolding as hot as you can get it.
As hot as my personality, then.
And then just gonna go and boil a nice kettle of Moon Lotus tea for our Moony.
Uni.
All right. What's the rest of you doing?
We're working. We are early working.
Right.
So, because our lead was an idiot over at the Zundarg magistrate, Wes is very much convinced that he is an idiot, and therefore probably wants to recreate what he did in well, where he sent the workshop, but in a more minute sense in the kitchen. So probably like a drop of something instead of just his whole ass self. So he wants to see if he can send a drop of, let's say, scalding tea somewhere else.
Okay.
She's gonna
So-
poke her head into what Wes is doing. How's it going in here?
I'm spilling the tea. You want to join me?
Sure.
So our magistrate friend is an idiot, as you're very well aware. I'm entirely convinced that if they have gates they're trying to dismantle, we can open up our own. But instead of taking the workshop this time and getting scolded and perhaps, having to actually pay for the repairs, I'd like to try and just concentrate this bad boy. And, it might help make the Sky Carver go quicker.
Need any help?
If you want to watch, but if I disappear, it was Rhódania's fault.
I'll be a witness then.
Good. So, what would you consider that, Patch, to try and send just a drop of tea somewhere?
I would consider that a fate roll.
D100. Give me a 69.
DC. Okay, before you do the fate roll, give me an Arcana check. This will determine the DC for the fate roll.
It's pretty good. It's 19.
Okay, that lowers the DC. Since you've already had one failed attempt at something similar, you have a bit more of awareness of what to expect and a better idea of how to do this. So give me a fate roll. The DC is reduced to 40.
40. Noted and noted. 85.
85. Now, do you have a destination in mind?
The top of the magistrate's head. In
Okay.
Zundanark.
You watch the drip. Beep. Vanish.
So one of two things is going to happen. We're either going to hear the results or we're not.
Then how do you know if it works?
That's the point. Repetition is key. So if we don't hear it, we try it again. And if we hear it, we still do it again.
Okay.
Just listen very carefully for the Zundanark Castle. And if you hear the squelching of some high on his horse magistrate, we've done our job.
Squelching.
I'm coming up with words as we go along.
Is it going to turn into a larger drop of water at the other side?
Oh, I hope so.
I guess that's one way to commit a crime.
Is it really a crime if he's ignorant to his own laws?
Well, if it turns into a larger drop of water and it possibly drowns him,
Then the city is better off with one less stupid magistrate, and the elections are a little less rigged.
fair enough.
Come on, spill the tea. Tell me it worked. We'll just listen in hard as we can.
Bear in mind, the house is quite far away from the capital. It's across the city. So you'd have to have very good hearing to hear anything like that.
I'm hoping. I'm just hoping.
Okay. And you stand there and you eagerly anticipate and wait. You wait.
I feel
and
like
wait.
Wes has been around Rhódania for too long with that kind of maybe his intelligence has gone down because of her.
And then you hear something.
Ouch.
The sound of as the door opens and Brim is yawning.
Well, I had a lovely sleep. Good morning, Wyld Ones.
Hi, pal Heat.
Hey, Bram.
I got you,
smell-
Papa.
I was about to say I can smell tea. What's the plan for today? Are you doing anything fun?
Don't we need to go talk to Madeline?
Yeah, logisticy things, isn't it?
Oh, yes, of course.
You see he's blushing a little bit.
I have a date.
Who?
Huh? What?
Who you got a date with?
Never you mind. I don't kiss and tell.
You little minx.
Well, you know, I'm 36 years old. I've got to bloom sometime.
I'm sorry, you're 36.
I've said this many times. Yes. Why do you think I'm a child or really old? Like, what the fuck is up with that?
To be fair, I'm 32, and everyone thinks I'm a child. So.
I thought you were older.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Brim is not intelligent.
Insight check on Brim.
Oh,
I don't even need to roll for it.
Oh no. No, you don't. That's a 4.
He's sick.
oh, Brim. I'll hand him a cup of tea, and then in the same time, I'll hand over Reese's as well.
There you go, scalding hot. Be careful, it's hot.
He thinks prestidigitation, and I make it room temperature.
Smart. Very smart.
Of course.
Oh man.
All right. Tea's had.
Do you have an
Anything
extra?
else?
Do you have an extra cuppa?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I see it real quick before we go anywhere? Thanks. And we'll head back to the lab, the makeshift lab in the kitchen, and I'll pour the whole teacup in and try and teleport that.
Oh, here we fucking
She's gonna
go.
watch this
You're
happen.
such a fucker, you are.
I'd like to go watch.
Same destination.
What are you wasting a good cup of tea for?
Someone else needs it more than I do, and I'm just generously offering it.
Nice
Give
of you.
me
Okay.
give me one more Arcana check, and then give me a D100.
Oh my god.
Okay, 15.
Okay. DC 55 for this D100.
75.
Okay.
Nearly 76 trombones there.
You pour the cup, and it vanishes.
What, the cup vanishes?
No, the pouring out of the cup, the tea vanishes as it falls.
Okay. Frony, I was about to get pissed off if the teacup actually disappeared as well, so.
We will
Jimothy is
gently
showing.
hand the scalding teacup back to Feronia. Friends, the key to artifice is repetition. Repetition is key. If you do not hear the results, continue until you do.
Ah, sounds just like music.
Wait, someone told me once that the definition of insanity was doing the same thing over and over again until expecting the same result.
That's what I'm going to say.
That's why the both of you are here. Gift of gab.
Oh.
Wait. Brim has gift of gab. Can he ungab that gift of gab?
Can he-
Counterspell.
Gab.
Ungab.
Bag the gab.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Return of Gab.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Oh man.
So, okay.
And then she's just gonna be very kind of a bit befuddled and just go back to the kitchen and just put the teacup in the sink.
Just be like,
Mhm.
no idea what the fuck just happened, but all right.
I think if there's time, she'll just go up to Wes. Could I have a word? Upstairs, maybe?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll follow you.
Okay. We'll head upstairs. I think to Frike's room.
Okay.
As soon as the door shuts, how do you prank someone without magic?
How do you prank someone without magic? Are you asking for a friend, or are you asking...
I don't have magic, but there's a lot of pranks that happen with magic. But is it possible to pull a prank on someone without having magic?
Mm. We're getting into the hard rules here. Well, I'm sure you can, but I guess the question is, what are you trying to prank? Or rather, what is the instrument of your prank? Because I hypothetically can prank a different way than, say, a wizard could. And Connell can try to prank, but fails miserably. I guess it depends on really what it is you're trying to use to prank. Necessity is the mother of invention, after all.
Wes, look me in my eyes right now and think about who lives here and who does the most pranking out of anybody.
Ferroni is quite easy to prank, actually. I guess it depends on what kind of...
True, but fuck you.
What are we thinking? Are we thinking something subtle that something Feronia won't notice, or something bombastic? Do you want Feronia to remember?
I'm thinking we prank the prankster.
Ooh. Well, there are multiple ways to go about it. If we go subtle, be cute. If we go bombastic, I could go full workshop on her.
I like the sound of that.
I've got a couple of ideas in mind that I've already tried on Connell. Didn't quite work, but you tell me what you're thinking, and I'll get some balls rolling here.
Bunch of bitches.
Something he can't see coming.
Subtle, the art of the rogue. What thieves can't, we can.
Perfect.
I see. All right. I'll come up with a couple of things. I know we've got quite a busy day today, but on your way, please. And he'll kind of tear out a piece of paper and a pen. If you can think of anything at all, just write it here. Just fold it into a nice little, neat little flower and then hand it back to me, and I will reply in kind. And we'll get started.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Also on your hand, too, because it'd be hard to write your mind on the paper.
It would be, yes. Given that she's already fully dressed for today's excursion, she will take the paper and pen, open the door for Wes, and just after you.
Yep. Wait. And I'll make sure to do that 100%. And just nonchalant or very chalantly come down the steps.
Wait, which door are you opening?
And they went up to Frank's room.
Pike's room. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Come on, kids, we've got a lot of work to do. And just very terribly, not subtle at all, just marches back down to the kitchen.
I'm walking down these steps now.
Just kind of look at Reese and just be like,
You think what I'm thinking?
Always.
insight fucking check.
That one
I was
gonna
thinking
name
we're
this
gonna
fucking
trick the
episode.
bastards.
Oh,
Name
okay.
this episode Insight Check.
I rolled a 16.
21.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
Rolled a 17 plus 4. Are they looking
Feronia meets
sus?
it. Feronia beats it.
What you got planned? You're a bit too jaunty for your own good.
Is that a compliment? Because I'll take it.
Oh.
No. It's... You're just looking too cocky for your own good. More cockier than usual.
I'm taking that as a compliment too.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Worry you not. It's it's not about you, I promise. And he'll start packing up the chemical stuff.
There's a lot of tension between those two at the moment. Is everything okay?
Gesturing at Feronia and Wes.
Everything's fine. Nothing's happened. It's fine. Nothing you need to know about.
And I kind of want to know about it more now.
None of your fucking business. Any tea? Anyone? I don't want to talk about it.
Good. Thank you. But we should probably go. Wait, does Madeline know we're coming?
But soon we can give it a ring. I mean, Frank, if you want to, because you seem to be very chummy with Madeline. Give a wee gal pal a ring.
Sure.
Or you could give her a text, I don't know what the kids do these days.
How old is Feronia?
Back in my day, we had teletext.
Well, considering this is her sending stone, you know.
Well, true. All right.
Okay, word counter.
So you're sending a message to Madeline.
Yeah, I'm just writing it in word counter.
No worries.
Do you want to?
So the rest of you are getting ready to head out then, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Feronia nervously makes more tea.
I could just put tea in the flask. I don't know. I mean, I've still got my coffee mug, haven't I? So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you have your message?
I do.
All right. So you cast message through the sending stone towards Captain Crowley.
Hello, Madeline. It's Frank. Is today a good day for a visit from the Wyld Ones? We're keen to discuss contracts, see the ship's progress.
Okay. You get a fairly swift response. Right. Always nice to hear from you. Sure, come around. Ship's nearly done. Contract? Very curious. And that's it.
Shall we go?
Yes, the ship's nearly done, I'm told.
Bangin'.
Do we recall the state it was in last time me and Rhódania were there?
The last time you were there, they'd sort of recently started work, and it's been a couple of days since then. I should say it would be approximately like 3 days, so it would be nearly finished, you would assume by this point.
Okay.
You'll have to go and have a look.
Fernie's gonna grab her wee cardie and just without even looking at, just blinkers, just goes straight out the door.
Come on, guys, come on.
Following Rhódania.
She's really dedicated today. Admire that. Just follow behind.
I'll stay here because someone's got to drink all this tea that she's made. God, she's made like 30 cups of it. Okay.
Save some for your date.
Yeah.
It'll be stale by then. Don't do that.
Iced tea.
So, you all head out into the streets of Zindanag, heading towards the ever-familiar skyship in the sky, docked above the city, looking a little different when you last saw it. But we'll find out shortly, as now we're going to take our 5-10 minute bio break. So, dear friends, do stick around, and we shall be back very soon. See you soon. This is day 474. Dr. Samuel Carver recording, as always. As of this day, we are officially on our own. Communication has been reduced to local transmissions within a mile of base camp. Word has not yet reached our ears of any potential rescue, even less word of a cure. Hope continues to dwindle. It's strange to think back to the days before, watching America consume itself on the news and thinking, it'll never reach here. How wrong we were. Our supplies will probably last us another week at best. But with the long nights of winter on the horizon, the danger escalates further. If you were to ask me my honest opinion, we have 72 hours at best. So, if you're hearing this message, then rescue has arrived all too late for us. But, to the few who remain, Against all odds, I wish you luck. And remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. The world has changed. The coming of calamity and those who rose up against it. Victory was gained, but at a cost. The lone swordsman lays dormant. The country without rule. A people fractured under the anxiety of what is yet to come. But within these fractured lands is something thought lost to time, but not lost, merely patiently waiting. And now, with no champions left standing, there will be no will other than mine. Renounce your petty gods and worship me, for I am Majora. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? And welcome back, my dear friends, to the Rhódania Chronicles right here on QuestJunkies. We rejoin the group as they get ready to set out into the city, and they approach the docking station where a familiar sky carver currently sits in the air. And as you all look at it, you notice it definitely looks a little different. So what you see is the familiar shape of the discourteous rose, with some modifications, as it were. You see on either side of it, there's two large additions to the structure that are sort of square at the back but pointed at the front, made of some sort of metal, and are attached by like bits of cabling that look like they're leading up to where the helm is. That's the main difference that you can see from where you are as you approach. But as you do get close enough to the dock, you can see that there are, as there were before, like ladders to get up and pulley ropes. There's crew on the ground working on things. You can see lots of crew. I keep burping because I've just eaten a poppadom. You can see people up on the rigging, tying stuff down, and like there's lots of activity going on. But it looks interesting, shall we say?
Much like the first time Rhódania saw the sky carver, she's still looking up at it like,
No. Oh.
I'm very much
Yes.
just kind of like,
Yes, it's wrong. It shouldn't be in the air. No.
You know, I just remembered, but I saw this before it was that.
What do you mean?
Well, I saw it when it was in the water.
When?
When I was your size.
You're my size once?
Yeah, I was your size once.
God, didn't think it was possible. You've always been big cat to me. I mean, you have been wee. You've been my size before. But you mean like not that long ago when you suddenly became small like me? Or you mean like a long...
No,
long
I
time
mean
ago?
like when I was a kitten.
And you're a Pishak. Okay, yeah.
A what?
Pishak. Snomish for kitten. Pishak. P. P. How do you spell it again? P-H-I-S-E-A-G-H. Pishak.
Fish shack.
Pishak, yeah. Like piss, but pish-ak.
Fish ack. And that's a hard, not a g.
One of the passing by workers stops and looks at you. Piss shack. Oh, toilets are just over there. And points to some outhouses.
don't mock my language. For the viewers at home, it actually means kitten, but in Scottish Gaelic. Yeah.
The more you
The
know.
more you know.
More you know.
But, so when you were wee, you saw what this particular boat, this actual boat or something like it? I'm confused.
No, this boat, it had the biggest, I don't know how to, scrolling,
Writing.
that.
Oh.
Discourteous Rose.
Oh, wow. How long ago are we talking?
8 years.
Oh, around the time that weird shit was happening. Okay.
The weird shit still happens, but yes.
Yeah. Right, you might need to talk to Madeline then in that case.
Nah, I'm good.
Where were you when you saw it?
What?
Where were you when you saw the boat in the water?
I was with my dad. We were checking out a thing.
What, back in Galea?
Yeah,
Oh,
back home.
wow. Sorry, it's just weird. I've never heard you talk very much about home, so...
No one's ever
It's
asked.
Oh, sweetheart. Well, I'm asking now.
Thank you. I don't know. It was just we were exploring. He was showing me some things. I saw a ship in the harbor. That was it.
Hey, we are being raided. Hello, raiders. Welcome on in. We just came back from our break.
Yay.
Good to see you. Hope you had a good stream. Let me give you a shout out.
So that's actually, I mean, I don't know if it means anything seeing the boat, but it's just a bit, how, I thought that back on Galea you couldn't see anyone for a while.
1,000 years, 2,000 years, something like that. Yeah.
Oh my god, okay. Sounds quite isolating. And lonely.
I never knew anything else, but when the divine barrier dropped, that's when I came over here.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
You're very nonchalant about it. I mean, I think that, to mind you, I don't really remember much else apart from being from the Feywild and being in a fucking forest by myself for ages.
Well, and you're really nonchalant about that. I think it's just how we lived. It's just our life. I don't think anything different of it.
It's interesting. I'm always curious about how other people live, you know? People should be curious in a positive way.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. I wanted to explore and see the rest of the world. I mean, being the first explorer from Galea in 2,000 years is pretty fun, so.
It's a pretty huge achievement. Scary as well. I can't imagine what it'd be like knowing the comfort of your own home and then just kind of deciding, oh, I'm gonna go. Adventure. Tally-ho.
Well, that was my mentor. She told me stories that were passed down to her from her mentor and so on and so forth about the mainland. So I wanted to see it for myself, see how different it was.
What was her name?
Pause.
Smoke and
Freeze
wind.
frame.
I had
Smoking
to.
wind? Is it smoking wind? I think you're right. It is smoking wind. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like freeze frame. Hold on. Yeah. The smoking wind.
Wow.
Name is smoking wind. Was smoking wind.
Was?
Was. This was her
Okay.
flute.
Oh. That's sad.
I mean, you can be sad about it if you want. How we grew up, it's an honor to pass on.
Yeah, I
It's-
guess.
Like, we may not be able to see her now, but when we move on, we'll be able to see her again. You know, it's just like long distance friends. Death is just a small obstacle to us.
Rhódania is gonna just clamber up Reese's shoulder into the nook of their neck.
It's like, well, I like to think that if I ever die, we still be long distance friends.
Well, yeah.
And I say if, because I'm not gonna die.
I will do my best to keep you alive.
I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna let anyone die me.
If you die and I can bring you back.
Agree to disagree, but okay. I mean, since the last
I mean,
time when I
unless
nearly...
you don't want me to bring you back.
No, I mean, since the last time when things started going all weird and shaky when we were fighting that wormling, decided I'm not gonna die. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, then yeah, bring me back. But if I'm not gonna die.
Thanks to denial, I'm immortal.
Bold of you to assume. Your DM will
Roll a
remember
saving
this.
throw. No, thank you.
I'll have the other thing on the menu, thanks. Life.
I have to say, I don't think I ever want to kill anyone again, though.
No, I mean, unless they're trying to kill us. Like,
Well,
it's
that's
self-defense,
different.
isn't it?
And I really mean, I don't. The situation where I accidentally killed Madeline.
Oh, the word is accidental. You didn't do it on purpose. It's not like what happened with
Oh,
my
no,
ex
it's
when
very
he actually
purposeful.
killed her.
I was very
So-
purposeful with it. I just didn't realize it was her.
But you fixed your mistake.
Oosh.
Yeah. I don't
That's
remember if
not
we had
bad.
the.
Let's not bring it up when we see her or dwell in the past. I mean, like you said, it was accidental, so...
Hey, there's a reason she chose to forgive all of us.
You'd still be weary of the people you forgive.
Well, that's why there's the contract.
True. Speaking of which,
Hi. We should probably go and chat to her about that.
Discuss the terms.
yeah. We've been
Make
stalling.
sure this... Well, I'm a bit nervous, you know. The last time I was on here, it was falling out the sky. Well, no, it
Well,
wasn't.
There's
That was the
been a
first time.
since
The
then.
last time we were accused of murder. So, you know, I have a
been
little
one
bit
more
of
time
qualms
since
with
then.
with this boat. So,
There's a bit of it. Wes, there's a bit of history between the Wyld Ones and this boat. That's all you need to know.
Oh,
and there's some even nice history as well.
Kind of looks over at Frike.
Candlelight dinner.
I'm scared.
As you should be.
Oh, God.
I'll
He
climb the
doesn't try to
ladder.
deny what Feronia says either.
Okay, you take the ladder and climb up. It's quite a long ladder, but I'm not going to make you roll for it. You eventually make the climb and find yourself on the deck of the Skycarver. First time in a while. And now that you're up on the top, you can see much clearer now. These strange contraptions that are attached to either side. Wes, go ahead and give me... I'll say this can be either Arcana or Investigation. Your choice.
We'll do investigation. 10?
A 10, okay. Even with a 10, you're not quite sure what these contraptions are, but it's definitely artifice of some sort. You recognize like few components here or there, and you see, because this is the first time you've been on the ship, these cabling bits that you see heading up towards the helm where the wheel is. On either side of the helm, this is something that the rest of the players has seen before, but first time for you, are two massive blue crystals on either side of the wheel, where these cablings all connect up to. For the rest of you, you would remember the incident with the dragon, where the dragon was essentially yeeted away after Madeline used some sort of incantation with these crystals on either side of her while she was at the helm.
Yeah, the first dragon in what, episode 2? Session
Episode
2?
2.
3?
Yeah, we go hard on Quest Junkies. If you haven't played with us, joined with us before, dragons on episode 2. This is not the only campaign we've done that. So, just yeah.
Your mom's a bitch.
That's bitch.
So that's what you get with your
wow,
10.
They're still here. Okay.
She'll ask Wes, did you bring your model to get signed? Because now it might be like a piece of legacy merch, because now the ship looks different.
No, I was just thinking that. No, my model's in Cavern, but I really don't want to tell Captain Madeline. I bought a separate one and kit bashed it with a couple of other sky carvers.
Like you upgraded the model?
Yeah, so I know it's really weird, all right? In the hobby, they do this thing called kit bashing, where you take a couple of Skycarver models and you just turn them into this sort of like amalgamation of different types of... I've got a couple of those at home, and I've unfortunately used the Discourteous Rose for at least one of them. So I would feel really awkward asking it to get signed.
Oh. I mean, Madeline doesn't mind the attention.
I may also lost one of Madeline's miniatures on the kit bashing.
You have miniatures too?
Yeah, you should see the kits. They're amazing.
I think I've heard about the miniatures. That are they built in that forge? The one with all the heroes?
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Wow.
Hashtag not sponsored, hashtag sponsored.
Hashtag sponsor.
Hashtag you want to be.
Hashtag notice us, senpai.
My days.
Well, if we ever get back to Catherine on the Discourteous Rose, I will definitely ask her signature.
She'd probably be happy to sign something else too. I mean, they have bar napkins. Hey, interpret that however you want.
No, you said bar napkins. It is now interpreted as bar napkins.
Well, if anything else, she'll probably... I mean, we could come up with a contract that would be good enough for her to sign, I think.
Who's the most wordy of us?
She'll look at Wes.
Okay, cool. You're a lawyer. Hey, Madeline.
As you call out, "Hey, Madeline,"
Baby.
you hear a loud bang, which makes you jump and makes everyone else on the deck jump. And it's coming from above, and you look above, and gracefully floating in the air above the ship, you see Madeline. Smoke emanating from the barrel of a gun in her hand, one that you have seen on her hip in the past. Hand extended out, and you look to where the hand is pointing, and there is a massive seagull. And as you look back at Madeline, you notice there's a bit of bird shit on her captain's hat. And she looks not happy.
You know that's considered as good luck.
As she levitates down towards the deck of the ship.
She'll nudge Reese. You know, you could probably clean that for her with your magic.
I was going to wait for her to actually get on the ground before I ask.
Just
She
saying.
touches down, takes the hat off, and she pulls out one of the bar napkins and just starts like...
Hold, please. Prestidigitation. I'll do the entire hat, so it's like pristine.
Well, come in handy. Wyld Ones, what's occurring?
Well, as you can see, we've inducted a new member into our ranks. Westerly, would you care to introduce yourself?
There is the biggest, dumbest smile on his face as he sheepishly walks over to Madeline. You're Captain Madeline Crowley of the Discourteous Rose.
She like crouches down to like be eye line with you. It's like, that's me.
I'm a huge fan. And just extends his hand out for a handshake.
Clasps your hand like with like sudden strength and's like, good to have you on board.
Glad to be on board, Captain. And just very sheepishly walks back.
She sort of stands up, looks to the rest of you like, is he always this sheepish?
Well, that's about as best as we had thought it would go.
Certainly could have gone a lot worse.
We were all sheepish once.
I've seen you
Daddy,
sheepish a few
it's
times.
He's shy at first, but once you get to know him, he's a wee fucker. So
That's
He
an
just nods his head.
understatement.
Wait a second. Apparently inspiration is not turned on. Why? I turned it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
at the beginning
turned
of the
it.
Oh, I had like
session.
20,000 saved.
1 second. Because I did turn it on. Why is it
I
not
used up
turning on?
so many of my muffins whilst I was away. Watching you guys, I was like, I had so much to use.
Let me take a quick look here. Channel points! Rewards! Okay, it turned itself back off again, so that's fun, I guess. Alright, if you refresh the chat, I think, those of you that wish to do so, you may now have access to it. Hopefully, as long as it doesn't turn itself off again. But yes,
Oh, I
should be
see
sorry
it.
now.
Yes.
Cool. Amazing. Thank you for letting me know. So, what do you think? Gesturing around the ship.
Yeah, what are the things? What are that thing and that thing and those things?
Now, that is a very good question. We're trying out something new. Now, I'm not anticipating us coming up with the kinds of things we had before. But you know, when you go up north, there's all manner of shit to deal with. Certainly snow, ice, all that kind of bollocks. So these things, let's just say, they'll heat things up a bit. And she starts, like, she's got a big smile on her face.
Noted.
I mean, come on, when you tell me that this journey is thought to be impossible, it's my speciality.
Just
like a
to
challenge.
Always.
Just to put a finer point on things, and I think she will pull out some of the paper she had from before, along with the pen. We would like to discuss the terms of our stay here, and she will launch into more of a detailed explanation of, while we are here, we intend to, help out the crew of the Discourteous Rose, and also we will limit our behaviors that were of the destructive variety last time. This is a way of holding ourselves accountable. All of us will sign, and then you will have documented proof that we will be on our best behavior.
Interesting. By the way, everyone has inspiration. Thanks to Bree. Thank you, Bree.
Thank
Bree.
you.
Love you. Keep forgetting my camera's not there anymore.
She starts chuckling, and her voice changes slightly as she goes a little bit piratey, as it were. And oh shit, we have 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Wood_man1129. Thank you so much. Ah, you're the best.
Thank you, friend.
So as as she takes on more of a piratey persona, possibly harkening back to her younger days. Do you hear that, lads? Seems we have some new recruits for our crew. Should we give them the real pirate introduction?
Oh, what did we get
And
ourselves into?
And the crew start going, "Yay!" And she steps
Hey, maybe it
close.
involves pints.
She steps closer to you all. So, you have the guts and the determination to sail the high seas, even higher than the high seas.
Aye, Captain.
I have guts.
And would ye be willing to spill those guts for success and pride and glory?
No, I like him in my stomach. Thank you, though.
I'll spill others.
Would you reject me if I said I was a flirt?
Correct answer from the big cat. Well, there's only one way to join this crew. And that's to ask really nicely, which you did, so of course you can.
Yes, nicely. If we... Oh, okay. Yay! Arr!
Hip hip, hooray!
Yeah.
If you're attempting to
Hey,
pirate up,
lucky
give me a
yarn, too.
performance check.
No, wait, hold on. I actually have
Oh,
bonuses
Oh.
for performance.
that's not bad.
A
Performance
3 for Rhódania?
Shit.
13.
15.
13? 15? What'd you get, Frank? 8.
Oh, no.
She like,
Don't I get advantage on perform? Oh no, that's only with pipey bags. Never
That's-
mind.
so she's like, laughs to
could.
herself, rubs her forehead. Oh,
Yeah.
I have to break you in a little bit, but that's fine. Making
What?
direct eye contact at Frank.
Ew.
Well, we're nearly done, so, I mean, we could set off in the morning or we could set off tonight. This is your journey, so it's up to you.
Let's plan the morning.
Morning's
so I
fine.
can make sure we finish things up, get rations and whatnot.
You could also get pissed tonight as well if you wanted, couldn't we?
Could have a beginning of the voyage celebration,
Party!
as it were.
I mean, that's what we'll be doing. Down in the Rose's Thorn.
Sounds like a plan.
No wild brew. I'll whisper.
Oh, you bastard.
If we're going to be doing it
Literally-
on the Discourteous Rose.
You literally
I
just
literally died.
handed her a contract saying that you weren't going to repeat past behavior.
This is different. The wild brew is more defined. Fine, I'll just get drunk on normal brew then.
Right.
Right, pooper.
I can pizzazz it. It's fine.
We can make you. We can find your new favorite drink, like your second favorite drink, because obviously nothing can replace wild brew. But maybe we'll find your second favorite drink this journey.
Maybe some shots or Bucky or something.
Book.
I'm wondering if you'd say something.
Fucking hell.
I have to make a Rhódania version of Buckfast note now. You know.
Oh, shit. Oh, God,
You know,
rest in
IRL,
peace,
I hate this
Rhódania.
I don't know what it is, but you know.
So there is an amazing musical artist from the place where I live who has a song about Buckfast, and the main line in the song is, one good thing about Buckfast, it gets you fucked fast.
Oh.
So take
That's
from that
what
what
I'm saying.
you
Just call
will.
it Fuckfast.
It get a wee bit of fucky.
I can't put that on merch.
Gee.
Well, I could, but all right. Well, it's still morning, so we've got work to finish off here. You finish up any business you've got going and then come back here at sundown for a piss up.
She will roll up the contract and present it to Madeline. Now that that's settled.
She'll take it, and as she does, she just lets an index finger just gently touch the base of your hand as she takes it.
Blush.
Right?
Oh, we'll see you soon.
I seem to remember I have a jacket that was being made by the tailors that I think is ready for like a jacket for winter time.
Mm-hmm. So
if all that's wrapped up, she'll I'll see you tonight. I mean, we'll see you tonight.
you will indeed. Now, where's that fucking seagull? And she goes off to find the seagull. Okay. You're muted, Mai. We can't hear you.
It's good luck.
It's disgusting.
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 And today our stream is sponsored by Scottish Culture, guys.
That's every Monday.
Aye.
So, we have the tailor's appointment, certainly. Is there any other business you would like to conclude in the city before you leave?
Soil. Picking up soil / plants.
I'd like to think the soil that Rhódania gathers up is just from the back garden in the house. Grabbing the moon lotus that is left on one of the moon lotuses that are left on the windowsill in the kitchen. The other ones be left behind for Mammy, because of course. And yeah, grabbing some sort of seeds or something, or propagation from somewhere.
Okay.
A shop, side of the road.
Any parting words for the two mammies?
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah. I am gonna Connell's mammy. I have a little scroll rolled up. I'm just gonna put it in her hand. Like, these are the instructions for your arm. Should you need to give us a wee ring, if there's any issues, it's like the kind of hotline thing. But also, have fun without us. I'm just gonna
I can certainly try. When that boy comes home, you tell him. You tell him he looks after himself, looks after you. Make sure he scrubs behind his ears. That's very important.
And between his stalagmites as well.
Always. You know, he misses that all the time, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple of furballs in there. I've been in there a few times. It's a bit manky.
I'll slap the 7 bells of shite out of him when I see him. He's to keep up with his personal hygiene.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Says
Which
one
god?
that Says it's good luck to have a seagull poop on you. Yeah, sure.
Good luck. I've had many a bird shit on my head. You see me, I'm lucky.
I think that's just wild brew.
Mean.
I meant as a good thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and then just sails across to Mammy.
Mammy. Good chats earlier. Remember, wear the flower and the necklace, and we'll go to buy Memorial Sparkle. So, also, can you look after my plant? I feel like it's going to die unless someone looks after it.
You see, she stood there. She stood there, and she's like, "Try not to cry. Try not to cry. Try not to cry."
It's fine, ma'am. Just if you're lonely, you can talk to Connell's mum, and also there's some weird, creepy vines that are now in the workshop.
All right.
You know how to talk to them, right?
I'll figure that out later. I just come here, and she just picks you up and wraps you up in a massive squeezy hug.
Alright, Mom, a bit too tight. That's gonna break the tail.
She lifts you up in the air like Simba.
Oh, Savannah.
And she, and she just says, "I'm very fucking proud of you. I hope you know that."
Fucking know it, Mum.
Good.
Just remember. Shit cunt.
Shit cunt. Gives you one last squeeze and then sets you down.
Yeah.
Good luck to the rest of you.
Thank you.
Actually want to do something for you guys. DM, I would like to homebrew something.
Okay.
So, I have a spell. And I think it's called Eternal Flame.
Like
Try not to
eternal flame.
Close your eyes.
Of course. I already love it.
Is it
I already love it.
Eternal Flame? Continual Flame. Sorry, I like Eternal Flame better, but Continual Flame.
Uh-huh.
But I would like to ask each of the characters to put in a small token that would mean a lot to them. And I'll go to the kitchen and I'll grab like a little dish, like a little silvered dish, and put it down on the table and have everyone throw in their thing, their item into the dish. And once all that is done, I would like to cast Continual Flame along with Ceremony.
Okay.
And I'll sprinkle some silver dust, and the Continual Flame will turn blue. And I've enchanted, I would like to enchant the Continual Flame that it always burns as long as we are all alive.
Amazing.
Even if they can't reach us for some magical means, they'll be able to know we're still alive if they go check the flame.
I think they set
Flavor
it down like on the table in the like living area so that it's viewable from wherever they are. Like if they're in the kitchen, they can see it. If they're on the landing upstairs, they can see it. They just want it to be somewhere where they can always look at it if they feel unsure. Amazing.
I will put a chain, a little segment of chain from my necklace, from my holy symbol in.
Do we have to keep the item in there? Or
Yep.
is it sort of... Okay. For Rhódania, it's a petal from her flower that she keeps in her hair. So it just pops it in.
I think a wood carving she may have made herself in her spare time. Just her initial. Just a fancified letter P.
Okay. Wes?
Unties the handkerchief. Sorry, Mom. Rips a little bit off and puts it into the dish. Ties it back.
It'll keep burning. I'd also like to imagine that there's like little itty bitty flames over each one of the pieces. But I'll turn to Connell's mom. If you have something of Connell's, maybe we can include him in this, so you always can see if he's still alive.
You know, I think I've got just the thing. She runs upstairs to her room. A few moments pass. And she comes back down with a tiny, well, it just looks like a tiny little rock. It's his first stalagmite.
Oh.
Just places it in.
I like to imagine and flavor it like from the one single flame. After I cast everything, it'll split off into 5 flames.
Yeah. Perfect.
That reminds me.
And she goes up to Connell's mum, pulls her aside.
When Connell comes back, he's gonna need to get his shit, and you better make some sort of like big welcome party for him. So,
And she hands her the key to Connell's bedroom.
She
and
takes it.
remember, only open it when he's here because I want it to be a proper surprise for him.
But I like to think that when he sees it for the first time, we'll all be here.
Yeah.
So you go save the world and come back.
Yes, Mum.
Yeah, right. Rick,
I
you
might
look like
have
you...
an idea.
Okay.
I would like to use the sending stone
Mm-hmm.
and contact Connell.
Interesting. You look up the specifics. Okay. Roll me a D100.
Okay. $80.
80. What does your message say?
Connell, it's Freg. We are traveling to Morganath. Tell Phobos. Hope you're staying safe. Keep fighting the good fight. Love from the Wyld Ones.
Okay.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
You do get a response after a few moments. And I think I'll give you the response next week because I'm going to let Pat write the response out. And I'll give you that at the top of the session next week. I think it's only fair.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're getting ready to leave the house, you open the front door and there is a package by the front door with a very extravagant note attached to it. It's quite a large package. Welcome back, Mai.
Love you, Mom.
So for anyone who takes the note to read it, there's very, very flamboyant handwriting. Saying something to the effect of,
Oh.
Dearest Frag, always glad to do business with you. Hope these will do for you and your friends. I'm quite enjoying taking a break out of the city. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing. If you happen to come back at some point in the future, let's catch up. Maybe grab a bite. from our dear friend, Starian Taylor.
She'll hang on to the note and open the package.
And in the package, you find all of the commissioned outfits. Which, despite when you were in the shop looking and him not looking to have that much in terms of materials and the kind of stuff that you were wanting, he's provided exactly what you asked for. And it's amazing craftsmanship, like truly the hands of an artist. So
She'll show Rhódania one more shopping trip before we leave. Taken care of.
And above table for the purposes of you guys, at some point soon, we will update our character art to reflect your new looks. And it won't just be headshots this time, so you feel free to write up an updated description. So I know Reese has got new armor as well, so we can include that.
Yeah.
So y'all can think about that over the next few weeks. Is there anything else you'd like to take care of in the city?
We don't have to roleplay it, but I think Wes would just have a quick tea and gravy ring with Thea McGinnisy, just reminisce before they move on to getting sloshed tonight.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Anything else from anyone else? Are you all good?
No, pal.
Okay. Eventually, as the evening comes in, you all find yourself back at the Discourteous Rose. There's no one working on it anymore. The preparations look to be complete. But you don't find yourself on the deck of the ship. As you have headed into the bowels of the ship once more to a familiar location. The Rose's Thorn. The Skycarver's very own jazz lounge. Where I will change the Sirenscape once it stops loading. It's
Ready to
taking a
go
minute.
to our watering hole.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Where it all started.
Now, the Rose's Thorn looks identical to how you remember it looking, with one exception. The bartender, nowhere to be seen. Some of the crew say he ran away with some rugged wizard who swept him off his feet some time ago. And they went off to some distant place somewhere to have some fun of their own. But behind the bar, you do see a familiar face. Freshly shaven, smarted up,
Him.
cleaned up. Fellerman.
Crown of thorns, crown of thorns.
Fast.
Charm that bitch up.
Good to see you all again. Fucking long time. I know we got off on the wrong foot before, but we'll let bygones be bygones, right?
It's a
you
couple
need
of wrong
that.
feet.
I'll take full responsibility for my previous endeavors. First round's on the house. How about that?
It shouldn't be in the house anyway. We're the Wyld Ones.
Wait, really? Oh, fuck. I'll have to check that out with the captain. Apologies. By the way, there's a package left for you, actually.
Another.
Just go and get it. He scuttles off to the back. And after a few minutes, comes back with this small package that's wrapped in like this purple satin with like a beautiful thread all around it. And there's a little like note attached to it as well. And say, here you go.
What's it from?
It feels very light when you hold it, and you turn the little note over, and it has a little inscription on it. And it's like you almost hear the voice in your head as you read it out. Now, don't eat all this at once. It's very difficult to get hold of, but I thought you could... parting gifts and all that. Safe travels and never forget who brought the group together. Of course, love and best wishes.
Snowsberries.
Love and best wishes, Bob.
God, that man's ego. Oh no,
I
Veroni's
call
doing
dibs
it.
on first bit. Give me all the snows.
Unwrap the very nice silk. I'll stuff that in a pocket.
Mm-hmm. And you have 15 portions of snozzberry. What was it called?
Fruit leather.
Thingy-
Fruit leather.
Fruit leather. Snozzberry
Yeah,
fruit
roll up.
leather.
Yeah.
It's a bit uneven, so I'll take the first piece. There you go. Oh.
No.
Even numbers now.
Even numbers. There we go. How about you hang on to that? No, actually, no, you'll eat all of it. Frank, hold on to it.
Okay.
Part pooper.
Well, I
Wait.
want to send some to Brim, but we can keep some for ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Brim really liked it, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't it seal his beak shut for a time?
It did. I don't think it's going to do very well with his date.
You don't have to send him a lot.
No, no.
Little parting gift.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Why
good.
did I give it to you? I have a bag of holding.
I don't mind. Save the bag
Okay.
of holding for important things.
All 500 square feet of it, yeah.
I didn't know feet were square.
Looks at her own feet.
I'll look at Wes's feet.
Looking at each other's feet. Oh, good thing it's blurred.
Pay for
Yep.
that.
Yeah, no, not for
That's
free.
how we
Yeah.
get demonetized.
Feet.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to have a drink. Who's having a drink? Shots.
Actually,
I'll
I've
do
been
a shot
really
of
looking.
water.
Boo. You know what? Let me take a shot, and I'll do a dark toe and stormy.
Don't stole me.
Amazing.
Wrong world. Well, that's what they
There's
mean
a-
by the multiverse.
There's a loud slam on the bar as Madeline has snuck in and slammed this massive goblet onto the bar. Right then, shit cunts, shall we?
Can I get my Galea iced tea first, though? I heard they're quite nice.
I'll have an Iriantini.
Wow.
You get shit faced.
Well, I don't know why you're looking at me, Fellaman. Give him the drinks. And Fellaman's like, oh, yes, Captain, right away. Fucking, and starts making up all the drinks. And you get crunk, I suppose. How crunk you get is for you to determine.
Constitution checks.
We can roll if you want. Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw.
8.
An
While they
8.
do that, can I insight Fellerman? I'm not drinking.
6.
Okay. 6.
Where's the
That's a
Veroni
face.
getting shit faced?
17?
17. Okay. What'd you get?
I got a nat 20
Of
for
course.
a 24.
Because you're not drinking, that's why.
I'm not drinking. And
Get
it's also
those.
Fellerman.
Get those 20 emotes in the chat. Okay, natural 20. What are you trying to insight?
So he cleaned up his face. Is he like trying to be better? Not that he was a bad man to begin with, but like, okay, here's what I'm trying to like ascertain. Should I continue being a dick to Fellerman?
Well, that's a decision that only you can make. But I'll say with a natural 20 on insight, he was a piece of shit before. He was a real piece of shit. Real nasty piece of work. For him to now be like this, and it seems pretty genuine, he must have fucked around and found out pretty hard since the last time you saw him. So you would say something's happened to him since you last saw him that has made him change his ways. Because he seems genuine.
Is there like any new scars?
Not that you can see.
Not that we can see. Okay.
You checking for lobotomies or something?
No.
Okay.
Maybe like traces of magic. I don't know.
Magical scars.
I suppose that'd be an Arcana check, but like nonetheless.
So, with those constitution rolls, we'll say a couple of hours into the night, Rhódania is the first one to pass out. She went a little too hard, a little too quick, but followed closely.
It's an iced tea, so
Followed closely by Wes. And it's funny because they both seemingly passed out next to each other and their hands are just touching while they're unconscious. Frike has drunken quite a bit, but has drunken most people under the table. She still maintains her composure. She's definitely feeling the buzz, and you can let your hair down a little bit. And Reese is fine because Reese isn't drinking. But anything else before the night comes to a close?
Nah, they're already down. Nope.
What?
I think maybe before Wes passes out, he would just laugh at Rhódania before passing out on top of her.
oh my!
Even better. Oh no, look what happened by accident.
Oh no. Gonna watch over them. I'm still going to keep an eye on Fellerman.
We want to see fan art now of that. But yes,
All the fan art.
You maintain a good eye on Fellerman. Oh, I didn't roll for Madeline.
Oh.
What's the modifier?
Does Fellerman drink? Did he take a drink during this?
No, he's working, so he's not drinking. Remind me what you got, Frank?
I got a 17.
17. Madeline got a 17.
Whoa.
So
I
the
could
two of you are
probably
keeping
write
pace.
Slightly tipsy.
I could probably write the ending to that scenario.
I'm sure you will.
Tipsy under the table.
I think it's going to be more than that somehow. Well, unless there's anything else from anyone, I'll say that the frivolity continues into the night. And the morning comes eventually to begin a new journey, heading northward to uncharted places. And the next part of our story. Just before we do, check something real quick here. Yes,
I just keep
okay.
thinking of Rocky Horror now.
The anticipation.
Patient.
When we return, the journey will begin. You will be leaving the city behind. And for one last post-credit scene as we finish, our view shifts away from the discourteous Rose to the sound of what could only be described as ranting, anger. Will someone please fix the fucking leak in my roof? As the magistrate is running around, tea stains all down his expensive gown. Someone is fucking with me, and I'm going to find out, and they're going to ruin my PR campaign this year. Where's the Wyld Ones when we need them? What? They're leaving? Fuck! Okay, it's fine. Okay, we'll get, oh, this is going to be a PR nightmare! As our view fades to black. And we finish tonight's session.
Dankeschön.
Now, beginning the next level of our journey means, well, I suppose you should begin the next level. So,
Level up.
my friends, feel free to level up.
Level 9.
My God.
I mean, this is a milestone. This is the next story arc. So, it would be wrong of me to not give you that. So, and you might need it. So we'll see.
Oh, don't please.
Might.
Hey, I know what happens when you go on this ship.
I can
So-
destroy undead.
You do. Thank you so much, everyone who's tuned in tonight, to our wonderful raiders and everyone who stopped by, and to my wonderful players. Let's just quickly go around the table once again, my dear friends. If you'd be so kind, please reintroduce yourself, plug anything you've got to plug, and give us your favorite moment from the session. We'll go in reverse order this time. Frike.
Hi everybody, I'm Bridget. I've been Frank, the Wavelength of Shadowkai Monk, when I'm not here Monday nights in this glorious campaign. You can find me Friday nights over on Stradalicious, getting any manner of sad, scared, and horny, depending on the session. And every other Friday night you can find me on Phoenix Waka's channel for Candlekeep Mystery with Breathe It Tired in the chat. And
Whoop, whoop.
when I'm not on stream, I'm behind the scenes, fanfic and lore keeping, recapping, anything with writing. I write a lot. Favorite moment? Gotta be the conversation with Rhódania and her mom, just for the sheer amount of lore that came out. It's just such a sweet lore drop. Nom nom nom. Can't wait for the next one.
Gotta gobble it all up. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Reese.
Hi, friends. My name is Wyatt. You can find me as Wyatt across pretty much any platform. But you can catch me here on Monday nights playing Reese, our wonderful Bard Cleric multiclass who now just got Destroy Undead. Whoop whoop. Super excited. Things to plug. I was actually just cast in Tales of Novum 2 with Alec the Bard, which will be filmed in person. And I will be, as a little teaser, only you guys will know, I will be playing one half of a twin.
Ooh,
So
fascinating.
we will be named after flowers. The twins will be, at least. So it'll be a lot of fun. Super excited for that. We will not be filming till next year, so this is like super early planning stages still, but still very, very exciting. And then a couple things. If you're in Oregon, I'll be doing some stuff with a local TTRPG team here. I'll be playing a werewolf chef in a on-stage TTRPG as well. That'll be a lot of fun. And I think currently that is it. I think I have like 4 other things to plug, but that's like way too much talking, so I'm just gonna cut it. So
Never enough talking.
Never enough. And my favorite part of the session, I have to say, was probably the Thumb Wars.
Thumb Wars.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I don't know if there's any pre-existing official rule sets for Thumb Wars in D&D, but we just made one, so Wizards of the Coast, if you want to give us some money so you can have that, I'm not going to say no. Like, you know, we kind of invented it, so, you know, copyright QuestJunkies 2023, etc., etc. Thank you so much. Moving up the overlay, Westerly.
Friends, hello. Thank you once again for joining us on whatever the fuck this session was. I have been Wes, your alchemist, artificer / rogue. Your second favorite small boy.
Oh, shit.
And next multi-class.
Nice.
If you cannot find me here, you'll find me probably harassing Phoenix every Wednesday. Nothing spectacular over there until next month early, where we will be playing The Witch is Dead with the lovely Scarlet Song and DM Charlie from DM Charlie Gaming, where we will potentially save or destroy one of the Wheel of Chaos slivers in this one-shot. So let's see if a bunch of animal familiars can save or avenge our witch friend, or which we will lose another part of the Wheel of Chaos. We'll see. Check it out. November 1st here, 10 p.m. EST, or sometime in Japan.
Favorite moment?
Favorite moment, too. Obviously, it's been built upon. We've waited for it. Super hyped for it. The big Rhódania, Mama Rhódania conversation, and very subtle, very beautiful, the continual flame of each of the party members' items. Really sweet.
Yes, that was beautiful. Oh my god, we're being raided! Oh, hello, welcome,
Yay.
raiders. We are just getting finished, I'm afraid, but let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you had an amazing stream. Penance RPG. Let me see if I can spell that right. I think so. There you go. Thank you so much. Yes, and thank you so much. They were 2 wonderful moments indeed. And, last but certainly not least by any measure, Rhódania.
Oh, hi, I'm Mai, aka Myrt the Pirate. Tonight I played Rhódania, the Circle of Stars, Feely's Druid, Artificer, Chaos Kitty galore. You can find me here on this channel Monday nights as Rhódania, Wednesday in the Wildmount Chronicles as Jimothy Brassfangs III, the not so eloquent College of Eloquence Kitsune Bard Rogue. You can also find me coming soon to a wacky verse near you with you're still doing it, Mike, yeah? Van Delver and below. We're doing yeah, but yeah, you can find me over there over on Phoenix Waki's channel along with some other really lovely, amazing people. That's going to be every other Saturday starting in November. I can't remember. I'm so out of loop. You can also find me on social media, and also I'm in the middle of making a comeback, hopefully, to YouTube and what's this place called? Twitch. I'm also on TikTok. All that jazz, as Myrt the Pirate. And 3 favorite moments because I'm greedy. I'm really glad we managed to have our little Rhódania mum moment. I've been waiting for it. I've been like, even got to a point where I was looking through my notes for the session saying to Patch, I was like, yeah, it's been like a year since she found out that she was a princess back in session 6. Hasn't been able to get the questions answered. Finally got some answers questions answered. Thumb War, along with the Muffin Time, like the Muffin like attacking each other sort of thing in episode 1. Thumb War for sure. Like my other favorite moment of the whole campaign. And just how wonderfully sentimental and generous Wyatt is, aka Reese. The little ceremony with the flames, and it was just like our eternal flame. We're forever the Bangles now. Or Atomic Kitten, whichever version you prefer. But yeah, just you always bring these little generous moments to the campaign, to sessions, which I always really I love it. So thank you. What were you going to say?
Just to jump in there, if anybody at this table was an atomic kitten, it would be the one wielding Wild Brew.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But yeah, so that's it's nice to be back. I'm glad I'm no longer on a remote island, so I can actually be back to sessions. So
yes, thank you so much, and we are thrilled to have you back as well. You have been missed. And I have been Patch, your ever humble Dungeon Master. I played everybody else. You can find me here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for all of our streams right here on QuestJunkies. You can also find me every other Friday on QuestJunkiesUK, playing my sassy, classy Order of Scribes Dreamweaver wizard cleric. She's now a Dreamweaver. That is the newly revealed name of the Iwakiverse Kalishtar, which is a fun little thing.
Interesting.
And I suppose I should plug, we recently hit 1,000 followers on Twitch, which means only one thing. A long time ago, I made a really stupid fucking bet that if we ever hit 1,000 followers, which I was convinced we never would, that I, as a non-rapper, would release a D&D rap. So
it's the poker rap.
It's really, I wish it was, it's really not. So keep an eye on our social medias for the release of Dice God, a parody of Rap God by Eminem, coming to QuestJunkies soon. It is destroying me already, and I've recorded like a minute and a half of it. So
we believe in you.
Yeah, it is. So it is a hell of a thing. But yeah, that'll take as long as it takes. Bear with me, but it's happening. And also, before I do get to favorite moment, next week we will only be streaming on Monday because QuestJunkies is going to MCM London. So if any of you are going to be at MCM London on the Saturday or the Sunday, come and find us, because we're going to have a big old meet up. I want to get a big group photo with everybody, and any photos that we get in the community, we want to collect all together, and we're going to put it in our break reels for all our streams, because we want to feature the community more, because y'all made this wonderful shit happen. So we want to give back. So that's fun. As for my favorite moment, mine's a very simple, tiny little moment, but it just highlights the thing that I love the most about what we do here, which is collaborative storytelling. The fact that my snuck in a now canon detail that Feronia's mum has a crush on Connell's mum. So, am I going to do something with that? Oh, fucking course I am. So, I love being surprised with little gifts like that. It's like, ooh, yes, I will do that, definitely. We'll find out what Pat thinks about that at some point soon.
Oh, look back at a few sessions ago. Feronia hinted at it already. When Reese wanted to cast Knock, and I said, don't wake up the mammies.
Well,
you did.
We'll see what happens when you all head back to the city.
Oh no.
And with
that,
we're going to love you and leave you. We're going to go find some friends to raid. And yeah, do stick around for the raid. All the love to you at home and to everyone at the table. We'll next see you on Wednesday for the Wildmount Chronicles. And yeah, all the love. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.
Now for now.
Bye.